I'm John O'Brien. This is Father Peter Slack. Welcome to Chalk Dust. I am very excited to have with us today Father Peter Slack, parish priest of Casino, New South Wales. 21 years as parish priest of Casino, New South Wales. But even bigger than that, we celebrate him being ordained 50 years as a priest this year. So couldn't think of anyone better to talk to, Father. And I think I really wanted to talk to Father today because not only all of that, but the wisdom and knowledge that you've passed on to myself and to our community. And I hope you can pass it on to anyone who's listening and watching here today. And what a better place to do it. This is the convent, St. Mary's Convent, home of the Sisters of Mercy. And it looks a little bit wear and tear at the moment, but seen better days, but there's some better days in front of it as well. So, Father Peter, thank you so much for joining us today.
Delighted to be here, John.
Thank you. I'm glad someone's delighted to be here. So, look, couple of things I want to talk, and we're going to do a few of these. So we're just going to do some short ones, but there's a few things I want to talk to you about. Your role as the priest and that role and how that impacts on the Catholic school. Yeah. What do you see is that role? What is your role as you see it?
Well, I think, at the heart of a Catholic school, it's a community. It's a community of kids. It's a community of teachers, a community of parents. And all of that intersects, if you like, into the heart of this educating community. And my role really is to care for people, to listen to people, to walk with people, perhaps to give some advice at times. But
give me some advice at times.
But it's really, we talk about pastoral care, John, and the word pastoral comes from a word that means a shepherd. A person who cares for their flock, or a farmer who cares for their flock, who understands the flock, and will die for the flock. Yep. So that's what I see. My role, and one of my roles is that.
Well, you're definitely doing that, and not just for our Catholic school and the college next door, but you're doing it for the Casino community. I think the community sees you as their priest, and that's not everywhere. You don't have that everywhere, but our community, whether they're Catholic, non-Catholic, whatever, they see that. So that's, I think it's because of those reasoning, the caring for your sheep. Now, the relationship then between yourself and I, priest and principal, I think it's key in a school. And there's lots been written about it, lots been talked about, there's policies and things, but what do you see it looks like in the real world going really well?
I think we first of all have to understand why we're here and for whom we are here. And you and I are here, each fulfilling different roles, but we're here for the people entrusted to our care. And so really for me, as I see it, my role is to walk with you. Yep. Walk with you. Not walk ahead, not walk behind, but we're like two hikers on a bush track.
You've got a bug knee at the moment. You're
yes,
a little
I've
bit slow.
I've got a bug knee, so I can't hike. But it's that sense. You go hiking. Do you go hiking alone?
No.
Or do you go with a group? And it's always most enjoyable when you're walking together.
Yeah.
And that will take many modes or many ways, that walking together. One is listening. My job is to listen to you.
Yeah. And
then to reflect back to you what I hear and what I see.
And I can attest to that. That's been working well. What sort of interaction should we see with that? Like, how is the interaction?
Well, I think at least for me, I've got to be present in the community.
Yep.
It's not enough just to set up formal meetings. Yep. Formal meetings are necessary at times, but as in anything, in a family, you don't run a family by we'll have a formal meeting every day. It's the to and fro that comes from being together.
Yep. And you have done that, and you've done that really well. And I think it's a big reason why our community is successful. So thank you for that, Father Peter. I'm John O'Brien. He's Father Peter Slack, and this is Chalk Dust.